Hey guys, it's Fishlord here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pixelmon Donator server. Now, before this episode really goes underway, I just simply want to give a little bit of a thank you out to Blue Flare 176. He donated to the server, and I just want to simply say thank you for donating, because those donations don't really go to me at all. They go to trying to keep the server up for Fanta, for myself, for everyone else who donates, and also, if eventually we get more donors, it goes straight back into the channel. I don't really get any of these donations. I wish I did, trust me, I really wish I did, but all the money that I get goes straight back into getting simply equipment for recording, or just trying to keep all the equipment I currently have like good to go, basically. So I just want to simply say thank you so much for just simply, you know, donating. It really does mean a lot, and it is amazing that you did donate. But anyways, this episode is going to be a little bit different than we typically do. Typically, I like to keep it where we do a little bit more action in each video, like we battle a lot and we do a whole lot more. But sadly, what I have to say is this episode's not going to really be about that. Because as you can see, currently I've done a whole lot of farming by just simply the amount of stuff that I have in my inventory. And also, there's a little bit of a chest right there. So if you go inside this chest, there's a whole lot of building blocks, and that's what we're going to be doing during this episode. I don't really know what else to do, and our house kind of needs to get worked upon. So that's what I'm going to be doing during this episode. I don't really know what else. I'm just kind of like making up what I want currently, but I kind of also plotted out right here. I want this way to be like a little entryway. I want it either to go up or to go down into different rooms, or maybe I could have like a spiral, like a double staircase, like basically have it split down the middle one goes down, and then I'll have one that goes up and the other one goes up as well. I think that would look pretty cool. I don't really know. And then real quick, as I go ahead and I do this, the room over on this side, which I'm getting to right now, this room right there, or this pathway should I say, is going to be going down to my farm, because I want to have like an automated farm where I can just simply not really have to worry about, oh, well, you know, these crops need to get harvested. I can just simply go over, press a little bit of a lever, and all my crops will be harvested for me. I think that would be great, and that's what literally my goal is going to be for this episode. And I might not be doing the automation during this episode because that might take a while, and I am not very good at, what's it called? I'm not very good at redstone, so I might have to look up a tutorial for that, or I might have to just simply fiddle around with it until I make something good. But anyways, I'm going to put this down there now, and that down there. Now, I'm not sure if I want to keep the roof stone. I might change that eventually. For now, I think I'm going to change it. It does look a lot better just by simply adding that little bit of a ring around everything over here. I think it looks much, much better. Like, it gives a little bit more of a crisp feeling. And then if I want to, this actually might be like a next level thing. If I add stairs, I could add the stairs around the corner, but I'm not sure how that would look. That might not look very good, so I might not do that. But we're also going to have to build this part right here down, because I really just want to, I think I'm going to go out 2 blocks, and then I think I'm going to start heading down. I'm going to, I think, open it up like this. Have a little bit of a, I was going to say like a little bit of an entry, like a little space in between, and then we head down. I could do that. Actually, let's do this. Let's have a little bit of a 2-space gap up here, just where I can simply store some stuff, like some food if I really want it to just simply grab it real quick. I can store it in this little area right here, and then now we're going to start the staircase going downwards. I think right here. Let's see if I did that right. So there, double chests. I did not do that right, but it doesn't really matter. I can fix it right now. Wait, I need to put this down real quick. So there we go. I need to dig this out. Stone, stone, stone. This part right here is all going to be stone. No, that's not where I want you to go. Please do not get put down there. I'm going to put that like that. This is going to be dug out. We have like the 2 chests right there. And I'm going to dig this out right here and put down these stone bricks. So that's what it's going to look like. And then right here is where the stairs will start. And there's some iron. I will always scoop up that iron because iron, as we know, is very, like, it's very easy to get, but you run out of it so quickly with this mod pack. And it's very annoying to get over and over again. Like, trust me, you do not really want to spend all your time just simply looking for iron, because you will find like 3 stacks and then you'll go through it like it is nothing. And I don't really know how far down I want to go. I am using my diamond pickaxe right now. I probably should go make like an iron pick. I'm just not sure I want to, because you know, I am very stingy typically. Like, if I get resources and stuff, I don't like using it straight away because I could be using it for other stuff. It's like, why would I go and use my diamond pickaxe when I can use like an iron pickaxe, which is what I'm going to be making right now. And sorry about the gargle in my throat. There's something in my throat and it's not coming out. And some people are like, well, if you have the pick, you might as well use it. And I do agree with that. You should use it. But for certain projects where I'm just going to keep going for a very long time and I'm just going to keep mining over and over again, in my opinion, it's a little bit of a waste to just keep doing that. I might have to actually lower this down one, because I think I'm going to be hitting my head if I add in staircases, which I'm planning on doing. But now, anyways, what I think I'm going to do is I think that this is far enough down where it shouldn't be that much of a problem for anything or anyone else. So I'm just going to simply, I think, start branching it out a little bit. And I need to make staircases right now. I did a lot of preparation for this video off camera, like you will see very shortly. I made a whole bunch of stone. Took me a little bit of time, but you know, what can you do about it? I think it really is going to be very good for this episode, because it's nice watching a video and having someone be very prepared. Oh, hold on a second. I don't know what's caught in my throat right now, and it's not, whatever it is, it's not going away. And it's annoying me, because I'm not really able to talk, and I already messed this up, I think. Because I'm going to have a very hard time. No, I'm not actually. So there we go. We're going to walk up there. I don't know if I want to continue the pattern to the bricks. I think what I might do is I might have like a little brick outline right here. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And I think I'm going to have a little brick outline right here. And I'm going to have the same pattern in the middle, just not like continue it downwards. But anyways, now I'm going to need to dig this out. And this is something that we've been considering. Fanta and I have been considering the fact that we might want to add in the mod Tinker's Construct, just because like right now it's very annoying to go through all this dirt, all the stone. Granted, you can go ahead and like use a shovel. I don't like that though. Where are we right now? Where am I? I need to zoom out. I'm right there. So apparently, according to this, I am right underneath the river. And let's just simply block this off real quick. I think I'm literally right below it. Yep, I'm right below it. So as long as we don't dig up one more, we should be fine. But that might be a little bit of a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. But you know what? We'll figure something out when we get like have a problem with it, which we will very shortly. But you know, it's not gonna be a huge room here. Like, we're gonna simply just have one farm. Probably the entryway will be around here, and then another farm right there. It's not gonna be huge, so we shouldn't hopefully run into too much trouble. That's the plan, but nothing really ends up as we plan it to. And if I'm correctly, that's great English, Fish. Great English. But if I'm correct, the water spreads. If I like put down a little bucket of water right here, I'm pretty sure that it spreads to 3 blocks if I like till it out and everything else. You better not be ruining my... This is why I hate Pokemon. When they start messing up my crops, because they get really annoying. And that's my carrots too. Like, the seeds I don't really care about that much. I have plenty of seeds. I don't really need extra. But the potatoes and stuff, I need that. And you're trampling all my crops. And I don't appreciate it at all. It's very annoying. Very, very annoying. So please stop that if you can. What else do I need? I think for now I should be good. I'm going to, again, fix it up a little bit. I'm going to have to scoop up all this stuff there. Should have emptied out the dirt. But, again, I think I'm going to have, like, an 8x8 room. I think. So, let's see. We're going to have, like, 3 gaps there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let's see. So, if we have... So I wanted to start it right here. So if we have a thing of water going across the room right here, we have 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to need another one. And 1, 2, 3. And then, just for the sake of it, we could do that right there. But I think that's a big enough farm, and it also depends on how far back we go. Which, I think we're going to go back pretty far. I'm not really worried about that. But there we go. We have that done. I just have to be very careful now of the water, because that's going to be a little bit of a problem for us. I need to fix this. Plop that right there. This is going to be very annoying to work against. Luckily, I don't have any torches down here. That's like the only good thing. And there we go. We're going to make this little tunnel. You know, some people are going to find it very peculiar that there's a tunnel underneath. But, you know, why would you be looking in a river for a tunnel? Like, come on. Who does that? Like, who looks in a river and goes, oh, look, there's a tunnel here? No one. Like, no one cares about what's underneath a river or something like that. I don't know a single person who does. And after this, we should be fine. That river's going to be really annoying, though. I probably should have dug down a little bit deeper, but we should be fine. Anyways, I hate Clefairy's, like, cry. I really do not like it. I can't really explain why I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I'm debating if I want to have it like this. And then have like the 2 different woods. I might do that. Again, I don't really know. I'll figure out the design a different day. For now, I'm just going to put down the stone. Because I have it in my inventory. And now, what did I say? I wanted to start creating the room right there. 3. This was going to be water right there. 1, 2, 3. That part right there is going to be water. I should actually make a shovel. And I think I'm going to go do that now because that's going to save a ton of time. And you know what? When we can save time, we try and save time. Because it's time's one of the things that you can never get back. And that always annoys me. Like, there's some things that you can do in order to try and, you know, manage your time the best you possibly can. But you can never get time back. The time that you spend, you will never ever be able to get back again, which is really depressing if you think about it. But also at the same time, it's like, in a way, like, it motivates me a little bit to go ahead and try and make the most of the time that I have. Like, I have been trying to get better at time management a lot more lately, just because of the fact that it's like, I might as well. If I can get better at managing my time, and then I can do more stuff within that time, instead of just simply being like, oh, you know, I really wish right now I could go ahead and play some Minecraft, but I don't have time. I have to study, or I have to go and do my chores. It's like, nope, I already had that done. I did that on Friday, and I don't do it anymore. But there we go. That's going to be the first one. Luckily for me, since this is, like, fairly close to the ground, or the above ground, whatever, I don't really have to rip up that much, like, stone and put dirt down. Most of the dirt's already down, which will save a decent amount of time. Luckily, which will be nice. I'm gonna have to get rid of you here, so might as well do that now. Put down some dirt in return. I don't really know how far I want it to go back, because the problem is the dispensers are going to give the water, and it's gonna push it. Actually, what I'm going to need it to do is I'm going to need it to have a dispenser there that pushes all the items down this way into the one. I'm gonna have a little hopper here, which will have a chest and all good stuff. But anyways, this is going to have to be 8 back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there we go. That's where the dispenser is going to be. No, the dispenser is going to be right there. That's where they're going to be. then it will go ahead and it should, if I get it working eventually, it's going to push all the items, all the crops down this way. I'm not sure if it's going to be through the rivers or down the actual pathways. It's going to push the items here, and the items will get pushed into the hopper there, which will go into a chest. Hopefully. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that because you know me. I'm not good with redstone. I'm not very good with anything Pokemon related, and even when it comes to Pokemon related stuff, I am not always that good, as we know by the blind lock, because I have to do a season 2, which I actually kind of like playing the second time, because the problem with the blind lock is that it is hard. Like, it is really hard. Like, it's a lot of fun. Like, I'm really enjoying it, like, a lot, but I sit down to try and record, and I'm like, okay, let's see now. Let's make a bet with myself. How about I try to not have anyone die this episode? Sounds pretty good, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's try and do that. Then I go ahead and I record, and I'm like, well, that guy died. Yep, and that guy died as well now. This is going to be a lot harder than I expected. But I just need to rip up all this. I need to get some light down here as well. Like, there's not much lighting, and that's going to be a little bit of a problem, because we need to have our lighting down here. I'm going to put the water channel right there, as mentioned before. I could put just one bucket down if I wanted to. I'm not sure if I need it, and like a infinity water source. I don't think I need it. I really don't, because if I did, I think that I don't need it, because it just goes 8, and I'll just have it pop down there, and it'll go all the way down there. Should work out fine, but I can't do this one. I have to remember that. And then I'm going to have the other channel right down there. This is a big enough farm, because this farm's not tremendously big. I think it's going to be big enough where, like, it shouldn't really matter, because that's going to give me a decent amount of crops, as well as, like, the carrots and everything else. That should be plenty, hopefully. But I need to go get my buckets now. I need to fill them up. I have so many buckets, and my inventory is so full lately. I was having a hard time, believe it or not. I was having a very hard time trying to find cobblestone, because I used it all in order to try and make all the stone that's in that little chest over there. And now I'm like, well, I kind of need 3 of these. Just give me one more bucket, thank you. And now it's like, well, I'm in a little bit of a problem. I go right there again. And now I can put that there, right there. Perfect. I was like, I can make an infinity water source out of that if I'm correct, and I could, which is great. So I'm gonna plop that down there. That should, yeah, that goes 8 blocks, which is perfect. Now if I just simply cap this all off, and we are gonna need light down here, as mentioned before. Not only because of the fact that, I want to be able to see, but also because I need to put actually a block down there, or else it's gonna go backwards, and I don't want it to go backwards. But also I'm gonna put a block or light down, because the crops actually need light in order to grow. They need to have the light, which I found was a little bit of a cool little nick and cranny that Mojang paid attention to, or should I say, probably say Microsoft now, because Mojang doesn't own Minecraft anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure that Minecraft got bought for a ton of money. Like, I'm not sure if it was 11 mil or whatever, but I was like, dang, they got paid so much for that one game. Like, that is great. Anyways, I need to go and use some of that coal I just got, and I need to eat. I hate how we need so much food in this series. I really do, because that's the reason why I'm making the farm right now, just because it would make it much, much easier to just farm and harvest all the food and such. But anyways, I was going to get torches. So I might need some more sticks, which, 4 should be enough, but if I need it for other locations, I'll make it. I think 4 should be plenty for now. I'm not going to use it here just yet. I'm just going to put it down. 1 there, 1 over there, and let's, for now, put it there, and there. So there we go. I am going to, where's my hoe? My hoe is right there. Thank you. I'm going to simply start plowing this all up now, just because I want to try and get as many crops going as quickly as I possibly can, even though I'm going to have to set up, like as mentioned before, the whole dispenser system later on, because I don't have any clue at all how to How to redstone? No clue. I think I'm gonna put for now potatoes down in this section. I'm not sure if I want to have just like a whole farm on potatoes. Actually, that was a perfect amount. Well, that's kind of funny. And for now, I think I'm just gonna have this section be carrots. I think the carrots and what's it called? Potatoes are more. Carrots I think are the best to grow, so I might have its own farm for that, and maybe this section might just be wheat. That's what I'm thinking, because seeds are not like very productive. You get one seed or a couple seeds, but only like one wheat typically for each thing that you harvest, and then you literally only get, you know, a couple. Like you get one wheat, and then you need 3 wheat in order to make it bread, which is kind of expensive. When a carrot, I can farm a carrot. Occasionally I get 1 carrot, but for the most part I get more than that. So I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. I'm wondering now, this might be kind of cool if I do this. Like I wish I had my shovel. Darn it, it broke. That annoys me. I need to also make a tool chest. I might be making that in like the next episode, or I might live stream or something like that, where literally I just build stuff in this like series. Because I need to build a lot of stuff. I need to build a storing area, because all my stuff is just stored out there. I don't really want that to happen anymore. I want to actually have a location where, you know, I go and actually store stuff in, and I can find it pretty easily. But anyways, that should be growing. I'll check back on it later, hopefully. Grow, please. That'd be great if you did. Actually, for now, I'm going to have this little section the same way, because I am going to have to make the exact same thing over here, and I might also extend this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, over here I might have a huge section for my apricorn farms, because I'm gonna need to have a farm for that too, not just outside. That was just the makeshift one, even though we have tons of apricorns right now as is. We don't really need any more than we have already. But yeah, so this is looking kind of neat. I'm going to clean up the little edges right here. I don't know if I want to add. I want to add like a texture to it, of course, but I don't really know what wood to add. I might add like a dark oak or something like that. I don't really know. Something that I have to figure that out. Like, because I feel like this would be too light. This is definitely too light. I think I need more of a darker color, which, you know, is why I'm going for the thing I just said. But anyways, guys, I might be wrapping up the episode here. I prepared so much for this episode, and I barely used any stone. Well, I'll probably be using that for the live stream if I do live stream. I need to find the time for that. Sadly, I don't really have much time to do that sort of stuff. So, if I do, hopefully this weekend I'll be able to live stream. I can't make any guarantees, but I'm hoping to go ahead and live stream this weekend. If not, I'm sorry. I definitely need to live stream Pokemon Platinum, which hopefully will be happening soon. But anyways, guys, I hope that you all have enjoyed the episode so far. If you have, hit the like button down below, or the subscribe button if you like my content in general, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye!